this video, we continue the Where Have We Been in 2018 playlist, where we've got a C63 that we had back in February in for the AMDetails protection detail. It's got many modifications, it sounds brilliant. Check it out straight after this. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 6th of February. I know, Monday. I was here, but we're doing lots of stuff that wasn't really vlog showable, but I'll update you on what we're up to. Today, this C63 is in for an AMD protection and loads of bolt-ons. This is a super spec C63. Customer came and seen us as this is their weekend toy. They're wanting a good basis. To be fair, they wanted everything carried out, all swirls removed, everything, but our diary doesn't suit it right now. But they want to qualify for a valet so that we can look after the toy whilst they enjoy it at the weekend. So, it's a protection detail, interior, engine bay, plus they have the stock wheels as well, so these are going to get coated in G-Technic. Now, as we can see, there is swirling and marks in the paintwork, but we want to see what the protection is going to do for masking this, because the diary time is not allowing us to do an enhancement on the solid red paint. So whilst I wait on the gents coming in, I'll update you on what was happening yesterday. Well, first of all, over the weekend, I started to feel a bit flat, so I've been supping these the past few days. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling any better today. But hopefully we'll see what day 2 on this stuff does. Oh, good morning, Slims. So, yesterday was an admin day. We had a surveyor or an engineer, excuse me, coming in first thing in the morning to look over our ramps, our compressor, and our trolley jacks. Guys, you need to get that done yearly as part of your insurance. So if you're the detailers out there that have started to get these scissor frame ramps and all the other good bits and pieces to help you with your day-to-day work and to make detailing better, easier, faster, please do make sure you check out the warranties in the rear end of your insurance big bit of paper that they say, please read and confirm that you're following everything that's in this, because it will stipulate that once a year. So I think when you buy it, you get 1 year, maybe even 2 years grace. I can't quite remember. My guy comes down every 6 months and just keeps me in right and check. But you need to get that done and then stamped off by a surveyor saying that your compressors and your heavy lifting equipment is a-okay. So that was done yesterday and everything got signed off. All hunky-dory, cushy, but I will actually, just for your information, show you a couple of advisories we had, and then it was very simple to fix. First one, for example, I took absolutely no notice of it, but last year this little tiny going down button disappeared, and this going up one, well, it is a little bit shabby, so I'm actually going to use some tar and go later and take these away. So it wasn't very easy to indicate what was up and what was down, so it just took a very simple little bit of magical jazz and bing, we now have an up and down marked out. But they're the kind of simple advisory things that these guys are looking for, just keeping your stuff well maintained. Another one that we had, and in fact you could probably still see oil is weeping down there. We had a super slow leak, not on the banjo bolt, but actually the casing bit of this pipe. So this is a brand new pipe. Thank you very much, H&M Hydraulics. Thank you, they sorted that out super quick. So we just disconnected that on the Saturday, got it off to them, and they gave us a brand new one, fitted to spec. We got it on, bled the system, and it works again. But the problem I'm having is now I'm gonna have to unpin the ramp and move it, because every time the ramp's going up and down, the oil I couldn't reach to get out, as this kind of has pressure and stuff put on it, is seeping back out. So I'm gonna have to move this later and get that all cleaned up so that it doesn't come back and I think, I've got a leak. We also had the little compressor for the rear ramp on the insurance system, but our insurance regulations have changed, etc. So this size compressor no longer needs to be checked, but he checked it over anyway and said, ding, it's a-okay, but it can get removed from the insurance. So in theory, my checking bills will be cheaper in the future. And then last but not least is our trolley jack, which is perfectly happy, healthy after its 6 years of use. And boy does it get used, because as you know, this goes under the cars and then we're doing all the washing and all the stuff goes on. So as part of that, our sticky representation labels have come off, which means the safe working load of this ramp is no longer displayed. I have no idea how long these are going to last on here, so I might have to like etch it into the paintwork or do something, but I had to mark on there the safe working load for the jack. And there we go, we are now checked, fully insured and hunky-dory. Remember guys, simple things like putting that 3 ton on there. If we didn't have that on there for whatever reason, I don't want to sound terrible at insurance companies, but something was to happen, if their inspector was to come in and find one issue with even something like that that's got nothing related to, say we had a fire, good chances they wouldn't pay out. Remember, these guys don't want to be paying out, they just want to be covering you. So make sure you've got all your warranties and liabilities in the back end of your insurance covered. Anyway, enough on that jazz. I have got monies to do. And we are back on the YouTube, as you know, so I got some YouTube stuff to do and some other bits to sort. So I'm going to crack on with that. And once the gents are in, we'll start the C63 B-roll. Just got to dry the engine bay and dress it, and then we can carry on with the protection on the exterior of this one. Plus, we've still got to start these wheels. Whilst we were washing that one, sorry there wasn't much, there was quite a lot going on in the unit. I'm going to show you what that was. Our cabinety doucher schminky thing is getting some work done on it. Don't worry, this will all get trunkened and all done nice. But we're currently in the testing stages of getting this sorted. With that comes this little Wi-Fi doucher, I don't know, technical stuff. But it's going to allow us to do the streaming much better from here. Well, not that. That's going to allow us to limit staff and customer Wi-Fi. And then allow me to control and separate the super duper duper internet for the streaming for all of you guys. But in the meantime, we're still using BT. Boo! But the other unit's getting the posh internet to test. See if it's working, and then this unit will get it. That way, we won't drop any internet. So you guys are aware of the little workaround I used to do with my mobile phone. Well, now it's going to be permanent, and then we'll get another one of those aerials on this one, and then they'll all talk via a thing. And anyway, once that's all done, I'll give you information of the brilliant company that are doing all this for us, and I will show you live all the testing. It's just coming up for 3 o'clock. I know, 3 o'clock and we're only just got the C63 inside, but I am feeling like rubbish. I've had other stuff going on, and the customer's not in a rush for this one. So the priority is switching between this and yes, but let's go and make a C63 shiny. So as you can see, the customer actually cleans it up well. Yes, it has swirls in it, but it is relatively clean. Decontaminated quite well. We didn't find a great deal. And the clay bar session was not picking up much as we were going through the process. It could maybe benefit from enhancement later, but in the protection for this, we're just setting a good base so the customer can take use of all our perks. But there are lots of bits like this, polish residue in around the areas here and in around the AMG, oh my goodness me, this nose is not helping my words, around the AMG badge. So it's little areas like this that we need to clean up, and I'm pretty sure we're going to find some on the, yep, black plastics at the front. So, well maintained, yes, bit over exuberant potentially, but a little bit of TLC, this will really be refined and looking sweet, ready for the customer to enjoy at the weekends and for us to maintain. Update time. So, as you would have seen through that video, I was pretty much smashing the lem sips. I was feeling pretty down. It wasn't going well. So the gents felt that they could get the car finished, and awfully nice of them sent me on my way. So what you're gonna see next, guys, is a little bit on what they were doing with the wheels. Take note on the time lapse of how cool C5 leaves these wheels. A lot of people ask us, what does C5 leave the matte or the satin look wheels for? And it kind of just gives it that depth. Go on, check it out, roll the tape. Pretty cool, right? Also, they didn't film it being finished. But with all the cars we take pictures, Dan is going to do some cool cinematic, motiony, groovy stuff that you can do when you've got some high definition pictures and all that sort of jazz. So I hope you enjoy these final little snaps of C63 as much as we did. This car is insane. And I cannot wait for us to have this one back in for a maintenance. But we got that done over the winter. I think it's now getting MOT'd, and would you believe it, more modifications done. So then once he's using it as a weekend toy, it'll be back in here for the maintenance valet, and we'll hopefully do a bit of a better review, and I'll most definitely get a wheelie stool video done. But go on, Dan, roll those beautiful images.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
One day, I think it has to be done. One day in your life, someone has to drive or own a V8 C63. What a car. And I hope those videos, I hope the images did it justice, guys. This is a roundup of the 2018 Where Have AMDetails Been playlist. And if you're enjoying this video, guys, then please do subscribe and smash the bell. That way you'll get a notification when we drop another video. Plus, what are these two? Oh yeah, the 2 videos chosen just for you. Ciao.